Hello and welcome to this special series called AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2025, presented by AsiaOne Media Holdings, wellness partner The Root Brands and technologies solutions partner Co-Emt EduTech. Through this series, we acknowledge the inspiring success stories of eminent brands and leaders from across the globe who are committed to making a change with their businesses. It showcases a unique mix of greatest leaders from varied spheres and sectors, including Indian Union government ministers, global business and social leaders, change makers, and celebrities from the world of cinema and sports. But before we begin, let's hear it from the man behind the vision of greatest brands and leaders, Mr. Rajat Raj Shukal, the global head and principal partner, URS Media Consulting and AsiaOne Magazine.
While I was growing up, we would meet a lot of people outside and they would look at Indians and say that, oh, Indians are great teachers, lawyers, academicians, doctors, but no one would really say that Indians are great entrepreneurs. And honestly, with that vision and passion in 2015, we thought we'll start AsiaOne Magazine and recognize the stories of Asian and Indian entrepreneurs, not only from India, but from all over the world. And this journey of this decade, journey has been the reward. Like I mentioned, the readership, the viewership is growing hugely. The intellectual properties that we own in terms of the awards, the India's greatest brands and leaders, Asia's greatest brands and leaders, world's greatest brands and leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa, are not only titles, but these are thought-provoking IPRs. When you think, or when you used to think of the world's greatest brands and leaders, maybe you would think of American and European brands. But now, we also wanted the world to think about Asian, African, and the American brands.
The main aim of AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa series is to highlight the actual drivers of the world's economic engine. In fact, these greatest brands and leaders have been playing a significant role in shaping the world economy. Our first category today is Global Asian of the Year 2025 and Asia's Greatest Brands 2025. And the winner is Rajasekhar Reddy Paletti, founder, LSSR Group.
LSSR Group, a leading enterprise known for its diverse business ventures and commitment to innovation across multiple sectors, has established a strong presence in industries such as fintech services, digital technology, and infrastructure and financial technology. Founded by the visionary entrepreneur Rajasekhar Reddy Paletti, the group has quickly risen to prominence. The company's success is built on its ability to adapt to emerging trends and its focus on delivering exceptional customer experiences. This commitment to quality and innovation has solidified LSSR Group's position as a trusted name in the industry.
And back in 2015 is where I started as an individual consulting companies, starting their own financial trading companies, and I was able to assist them establish their companies, trying to get them licenses in whichever region they would require. So we were able to work with them with their goals on the legal side of financial technology. And back in 2016, I thought I would establish a brand, and I named it as Starting Offshore. That's the first company we established in the fintech space, which is the corporate service provider. And then in 2018, we thought we should help the clients much more to add more value, and we thought to bring a marketing agency because I basically have an expertise in that segment as well. And this marketing agency was designed to help people coming to starting offshore, establishing their companies and their brokerages, so that when they grow, we grow. We added that service, and it was a good decision. We were able to help our clients; they were happy about it. Everything was going well, and then we thought we have all the expertise which is required, which is into financial technology, setting in the technology, right? And then back in 2019, we made a decision. Actually, we have to bring that expertise and establish the brokerages on our technology and stuff. And with that decision, we became one stop solution for people. And 2019 is where we established the brand LSSR. And with that brand, we were able to merge all the services, corporate services, marketing, and financial technology. Financial technology has become one of the biggest focus for us from that point of the time. And we were able to bring all of the value addition technologies for global brokerages, these are, and we were able to address one by one pain points, bringing those solutions, working on that, because different brokerages have different needs. Later, we try to adapt to the new things, which is in the digital space and also payments technology and all of the stuff. So we became like one of the key players and one-stop fintech to address the client, so which became very easy for the customer. And we went global, and we had different offices in different places, and we were able to cater different clients in different regions.
The next categories are Global Leader of the Year 2024-25 and AsiaOne Women Empowerment Principles Leadership Award 2024-25. And the winners are Shaheen Majid, Global CEO and Managing Director, Sami Sabinsa Group, and Dr. Anju Majid, Group Executive Chairperson, Sami Sabinsa Group.
Founded over 30 years ago by Dr. Muhammad Majid, Sami Sabinsa has become a global leader in nutraceuticals, now driven by Shaheen Majid's vision. Blending Ayurveda with science, the company offers 130 plus clinically backed herbal extracts. With expertise in patents and regulations, Shaheen Majid has secured 500 plus patents, steering innovation, global expansion, and industry-defining research in health and wellness.
So when my father, the late Dr. Muhammad Majid, started this business, it was really to bridge the gap between traditional Ayurvedic medicines and to bring in modern research so that consumers all over the world could have access to these incredible ingredients. So our moral compass has always been to do right by Mother Nature. We want to ensure that the delivery of these ingredients is pristine, is done with the quality in mind, and with great scientific integrity. I'm quite humble. I don't like to speak about myself, but there are a few recognitions I've received in the last few months. One of them is I currently serve as the Vice Chairman for the Confederation of Indian Industries, especially on the IP, intellectual property rights, here in India. I've been honored with the United Natural Products Association Excellence in Leadership. I've also received the Leader of the Year from Nutritional Outlooks Magazine 2024. And my most recent and one of my most proudest achievements have been to be honored as an honorary doctorate from the University of Mysore in their last convocation.
Dr. Anju Majid, chairperson of Sami Sabinsa Group, is a trailblazer in India's nutraceutical industry. Merging traditional wisdom with modern science, she drives innovation in health and wellness. Her leadership fosters globally acclaimed ingredients and champions preventive healthcare. With a focus on research and impact-driven strategy, she embodies grit, grace, and visionary excellence in science-led business transformation.
The key functional areas in our organization. First and foremost, the most important is R&D. So we are constantly trying to see what are the new ingredients, how do we develop that ingredient into the commercial stage. And the second one would be the supply chain. Because without the supply chain, even the R&D is not possible. But so we have to strengthen the supply chain. We have to understand where it is coming from. We have to make sure that it continues for the next generation. And so if certain materials are not in abundance, we have to find out where these materials are, develop it. We do cultivation with farmers, contract farming. We also look at some of the raw materials which are in a restricted or it's not abundantly available. There is a restriction on that particular raw material. What we take out, we also make sure we put back in. So the major markets for us are US, Europe, and Japan. And now with the world, I think it's kind of, even India is also a major market for us.
Moving forward, the winner for the next category, Global Asian of the Year 2024-25, is Dr. Anton Ravindran, President, Alliance for AI and Humanity.
Dr. Anton Ravindran has built a stellar career in technology. With a bachelor's and master's and doctorate, All in IT, he worked with top MNCs before venturing into entrepreneurship. As an entrepreneur, he has won several accolades.
We are living in an era that is beginning to be shaped by agentic AI. A classic example would be a future working environment where agentic AI not only assists us, but goes far beyond that by being a full-fledged team member along with his colleagues. Another example would be in personalized medicine. By leveraging wearables, agentic AI can today anticipate the medical needs and provide medication to the patients while coordinating with other systems and resources in the hospitals, including much needed beds and special treatments. Now let me touch quickly the challenges, and let me start off with consent. When we purchase services and apps online, we always agree to the terms and conditions. 1 or 2% only read the agreements. The second one is bias. Bias is a minefield in ethical AI's context. Bias depends heavily on data, and AI sees the world as it is today and not how it should be. Privacy too hangs in the balance. One of the examples is the wearables that we have. The downside of it is these data collected may end up with your insurer, and that insurer, based on this information, may increase your premium. These data may end up with bad actors. The other major challenge of an agentic AI is accountability. Example would be autonomous vehicles that may end up in an accident. The question here is, who is responsible for this accident? The driver, the developer, the company? And we need regulations to deal with such circumstances. Technology is always ahead of regulations, and regulations leave gaps in these very critical spaces. And the other three areas that I would like to address very quickly and briefly is the social impact, environmental impact, and cultural impact. Agentic AI may widen the gap between the haves and the have-nots. This depends on the access to technology, which is quite expensive as of now in training models, which requires enormous amount of computing resources and electricity, and most importantly, skills. So those who have access to the technology and skills will flourish, but those who don't will feel left behind. Culturally, agentic AI will challenge humanity. Environmentally, it presents both opportunities and challenges. Agentic AI could optimize renewable energy grids or design carbon neutral cities. On the other hand, agentic AI, as we all know, requires colossal amount of energy that leaves a lot of carbon footprint. Agentic AI could solve many of humanity's grand challenges, such as diseases, poverty, pollution, climate, etc. On the other hand, it could also open a Pandora's box of unintended consequences.
Well, it's time for a short break, but don't go anywhere as we bring you many more unique and inspiring business stories on the other side. Stay tuned. Welcome back after the break. You're watching our special series, AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2025. Our next category is AsiaOne Exemplary Leader of the Year 2024-25 and India's Greatest Brand 2024-25. And the winner is Nitin Jain, CMD, Neo Wealth and Asset Management.
From Lucknow to Mumbai's financial district, Nitin Jain's entrepreneurial journey exemplifies transformative leadership. The IIT Kharagpur and IIM Calcutta graduate spent 2 decades building a $40 billion financial services business before launching Neo Wealth and Asset Management in 2021. His unreasonably optimistic vision has created one of India's fastest growing investment firms, managing over $4 billion in assets under management in under 3 years. Backed by prestigious investors like Peak 15 Partners and Mitsubishi Bank, NEO serves 4,000 plus elite clients through its Do Good philosophy. Nitin's approach combines elite talent recruitment with humility-driven culture, redefining India's wealth management landscape through integrity and innovation.
I think wealth and asset management is probably the most attractive parts of financial services as we speak today. It's still a very nascent industry, right? And there are three clear gaps that we see. As a NEO, we are trying to attempt to fix that. The incentive structures for advisors, we feel, are still not completely aligned with clients. And having interacted with clients, we think that is one of the gaps that they continuously feel. So we are making a lot of effort to create structures and incentives and alignment with clients. Second, I think probably we are a rare organization which has 100 investment professionals and only 40 frontline relationship managers. And hopefully we are launching soon our private equity fund. And we have invested very deeply in building our systems, capabilities, etc. And I hope it will also be one of the best performing funds in it. And we should not forget the kind of partners who have joined us in this journey in the last 2 to 3 years. People like Peak 50, who I have deepest respect for in terms of the kind of investments that they have made. Mitsubishi Bank, which is probably one of the largest institutions globally. And my favorite, Euclidean Capital, which is the family office of James Hyatt. So from a long-term perspective, we are very clear. We want to build India's most loved and respected financial institutions brand.
Next up, we have the category UAE's Greatest Brands and Leaders 2024-25, and the winner is Yusuf Fakhruddin, CEO, Fakhruddin Properties.
Born and raised in Dubai, Yusuf Fakhruddin studied at the London School of Economics before joining his family business in 2002. He founded Fakhruddin Properties in 2003, a leading real estate developer with operations in the UAE, UK and Africa. A pioneer in sustainable living, he integrates advanced technologies in air, water and waste management across all developments. His brand, Trepan Living, reflects his vision of luxury rooted in sustainability, creating smart, eco-friendly homes that promote healthy and responsible lifestyles.
Real estate sector is something that always excited me. My father started this real estate sector for the group of companies, Fakhruddin, and I basically joined that field. And ever since then, we have been growing not only in Dubai, in UAE, but across the world, in UK and Africa. So it's really a vision that was started by my father, and I have been continuing working in this. So what I saw is a lot of developers were building some amazing buildings. They weren't addressing the modern high-tech lifestyle and people's need for a sustainable living. What we wanted to do was provide a platform on which people can thrive, live a happy, wellness-driven lifestyle, at the same time fulfill their innate feeling and responsibility towards the planet and sustainable living. And when it comes to sustainability, I feel that's the need of the hour. Sustainability is something that it's really a passion for us. It's part of our vision and mission to become the market leaders of practical, sustainable lifestyle developments. So this, if you ask me, sums everything about what we are trying to achieve in Fakhruddin Properties and with our Trepan Living branded residences.
Moving on to the next category, which is Women Empowerment Leadership Award 2024-25, and the winner is Dr. Anjali Prakash, Chairperson, Learning Links Foundation.
Learning Links Foundation is guided by the belief that every learner deserves an equal opportunity. It is supporting a shift that reduces disparity of socio-economic status, ability, and gender. We are committed to improving outcomes on SDG 4, Quality Education, SDG 5, Gender Equality, and SDG 8, Economic Growth, in the intervention communities we work in. We believe there is a great deal of interplay between these SDGs, and we power their advancement with strategic partnerships, SDG 17. The larger intent is to collaborate and create a more inclusive world that respects each aspiration and supports equitable growth. Our holistic education program has significantly advanced girls' and women's education by addressing severe learning gaps in rural, remote, and underserved areas in India. Children have shown 20 to 25% improvement in foundational literacy and numeracy, with 100% enrollment in over 300 villages. Our collaboration with Niti Aayog, Atal Innovation Mission, Government of India, where I am a mentor of change, has led to the adoption of over 200 Atal Tinkering Labs, which foster innovation. The initiative has already benefited 2 million young minds, including many young girls. The Women and AI program, which addresses the STEM gender gap, has already benefited over 20,000 women. Our women entrepreneurship and financial literacy programs have impacted over 9 million lives. Women entrepreneurs have reported as much as 83% increase in their profits post-training, and 90% of financial literacy participants now have bank accounts.
Dr. Anjali Prakash and Learning Links Foundation continue to achieve significant milestones in their remarkable journey to advance equitable growth.
Well, it's time for a short break, but stay tuned as we bring you many more success sagas on the other side. Welcome back. You're watching our special series, AsiaOne Greatest Brands and Leaders, Asia, Americas, Africa 2025. Moving on to the next category, which is AsiaOne Most Influential Young Leaders 2024-25, and the winner is Vishal Jain, Director, Vidya University.
Vishal Jain, the visionary behind Vidya University, aims to blend academic excellence with real-world readiness. Located in Meerut, Vidya University flourishes under his leadership, offering diverse programs rooted in modern pedagogy and traditional values. Aligning with NEP 2020, he has introduced multidisciplinary, innovation-driven education that fosters critical thinking and problem-solving. Through strategic partnerships with global organizations like AWS, HCL, and the Wadhwani Foundation, he ensures students gain exposure to industry trends, research, and career opportunities, positioning the university among India's leading institutions.
And moving on to the final category, Asia's Greatest Brands and Leaders 2024-25, and the winner is Manohar Kesireddy, founder and CEO, M-Roads.
Manohar Kesireddy, an IIT Madras and University of Texas Dallas alumnus, has led M-Roads to complete 500 plus projects with over 1 billion in impact. His leadership blends human insight with AI, enhancing efficiency and decision making. Focused on creativity, ethics, and accountability, he empowers teams through decentralized decision making. His CSR efforts, including free remote work tools during COVID-19, reflect strong community commitment. With customer-first approach and ongoing R&D investments, he has positioned M-Roads as a global leader in innovative AI-driven solutions.
Solving problems has been a big fascination as a kid. IIT has helped solve complex problems by simplifying. US has shown that technology can solve even bigger problems. M-Roads as an organization has put clients' perspective first. By building strategic partnerships, we are able to co-create innovative solutions. Our goal is pioneering advancements in AI that redefine business practices. Emroads has started as a small mobile engineering practice and has grown into cloud, DevOps, quality engineering practices. As part of quality engineering, we even built labs for Center of Excellence. Working with our partners, we have identified that data is a key, and so we have built AI and ML practice, and now Gen AI also. Emroads is about building business value using the right technology stack. Emroads has seen an exponential growth in the last 1 year. Now we are an AWS consulting partner and also have ISO and CMMI Level 3 certifications. We are recognized as a top 10 IT service provider in India. I would like to thank all our employees for the hard work and dedication for achieving this big success.
Well, that's all we had for you in this episode, but we will be back very soon with many more success stories of brands and leaders that are redefining leadership and transforming the business landscape across the globe. Until then, goodbye and thanks for watching.